I'd like to welcome you to this press conference following the consolation game of the 2015 NCAA Division III Women's Basketball Championship being played this weekend at Calvin College in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Our guests for this press conference are from Montclair State University, Coach Karen Harvey and players Melissa Tobey and Janitza Aquino. Coach, I'd invite you first to offer some comments, please.
Well, when I woke up early this morning, I wasn't sure if this was a good idea. It was pretty tough after yesterday, but now that we have played the game and, I think it was a great experience for us. Took a little bit to get going and to shake yesterday off, but and I know, I think that's a tribute to my team and how tough they are and how mentally tough they are and how much they care. I thought they played amazing today, a lot of heart. And I'm really happy for them that we got to close out our season on a win and close out our season playing Montclair State basketball. And that was the best part for me. And I thought these guys did a tremendous job of being great leaders, and everybody that came in the game played really hard, and we're really happy with today.
Jeanette, so you and to Melissa, Coach kind of touched on it being how is it to come back after a night like last night and kind of get regroup, refocused? Take us through your mindsets coming into today.
As a senior, you definitely, you come this far, you always want to go all the way. But, it was definitely hard to come back. I honestly wasn't, I was still upset about it until we probably got here, But like Coach said, and Toby told us all the time, it's all about, this is like testing our character, showing how we can respond to such a tough loss. But I think the coaches and, Melissa and the whole team just did a great job of bouncing back. Not many teams get to close out their season on a win, and we were fortunate enough to do so. We played some great basketball today, and, we get to go home with at least one win, and we got one win in Coach's home state, so it's a great feeling,
Hey, this is a question for Melissa Tobey. This is your senior year on the team. What's it been like to be able to share this experience with your sister?
It's been such a great year. Kate and I are very close, and she did such a great job this whole season, developing her game and becoming more comfortable. And it was so great as a teammate and as her sister to see her, progress, and she became so much better. I think she's gonna do great things for this program going forward, and sharing this experience, going to the Final Four. Now that I've done it with her, I couldn't have imagined doing it without her, and it's been really, really special. And special is sharing it with everyone, honestly. We're such a tight-knit group, and I definitely wouldn't want to be here with anyone else. It's a great way to close out our senior year, and we're pretty happy.
This question's for Coach Harvey. What's been the most enjoyable part about coaching this team?
I think the players themselves and just how, I love them. They're fun on the court. I love watching them play basketball. I love how smart they are and how we coach it together. We're in a walkthrough trying to figure something out, and I'll have one idea, and then, I take into account what they think, and sometimes, we do it together, and I think it's a partnership, and it's been really fun and special in the way this year. Melissa and Janitza are such great leaders that they've created this culture where it's really all shared leadership, and we're making a lot of decisions together, and everybody bought in 100%, and so I think that's fun. The basketball part of that is fun, and then they're just fun off the court, and it's the people. That's been the best part, to answer your question.
And also, this is a really young team this year. From going to the Final Four this year, what can you take away heading into next year?
Well, I think that I think we could take a tremendous amount of playing experience, and you can't. Nothing is equal to playing time experience, and I think that our freshmen and sophomores got a ton of that. I know our two freshmen, Katie Sire and Kate Tobey, they already feel like they already feel like they've played half of a sophomore year. So I think that that's going to benefit all of our players, all of our sophomores and freshmen moving forward. They're going to be very, very experienced. But, we're losing a little bit, so we'll see.
Coach, what do you feel like you did better or was more effective today in today's game compared to yesterday?
I think we were able to control the tempo a little bit better. You know, I think that yesterday George Fox was able to control tempo, and I think today we were able to control tempo. And when we can control the tempo and play our style, when we can we rebounded better today, and then we can get out and run. Our press was a little bit more effective, and we settled in and were more comfortable on the offensive end. I thought we played Red Hawk basketball today, and it was really fun.
And for Melissa and Janitza, how special was it walking off the court for the last time towards the end of the game, just both of your accounts?
It felt great, you know, just being able to end our senior year in Michigan in the Final Four with a win in front of all our family and friends who, you know, some drove really far to get here. But, you know, it's just a great feeling just to look around, see everyone smiling, you know. It definitely felt very special.
Yeah, I would agree with Janitza that being here together and having all of our family and friends here, I mean, a lot of people made this trip out, and it was not close. So we really appreciated all the support that we had, and we were able to go out on a win, which, like Janitza said, rarely teams get to do that. And it definitely made yesterday a little bit easier to handle, knowing that we could finish playing Red Hawk basketball. We finished with a win. We felt really good about how we played today, and it'll leave a lasting memory in my mind, for sure.
How about the weekend in general? I mean, the job that Hope did, or Calvin did hosting you, and just talk about playing in this arena and just everything from the banquet to the whole weekend experience.
Yeah, it's been a tremendous experience. I mean, you know, I had a couple coaches call and email me just to give me a sense of what it would be like this week, and that was certainly very, very helpful. But I don't think anything prepares you to go through it, and it was just a tremendous experience. You know, it feels like once in a lifetime, really. And Calvin did an amazing job. Their staff, the national committee. I mean, we're joking around with the national committee because we had handlers all weekend, and it was awesome. I mean, we loved it. We felt big time, and the best handler too. I mean, it's a class act, Calvin. They did it down to every detail, and we're gonna have memories to last a lifetime. And Melissa's gonna have memories to share with her sister for the rest of her lives. And yeah, we're really grateful for the NCAA and Calvin College, and yeah, it's been tremendous. Thank you for asking that question.
Melissa, you kind of have a habit of making these milestone weekends for you. Last week, 2,000 points. This week, 1,000 rebounds. Again, last week when I asked the same question, did you know going into today or going into this weekend, or did anybody have to tell you this time?
Well, I was told, but I did know. And I actually told Janitza this morning, which I usually don't do. I don't usually share it. I just try and keep it. If I know, I keep it to myself because it's not about that. But I did tell Janitza today, and she was all for it. She was like, let's get you your 1,000th rebound. And it was nice that I was able to stay on the floor today. That obviously helped my chances. And but I couldn't have done it without my teammates, obviously. And I'm so grateful to have them and, you know, the support from Janitza and from the rest of my team. I mean, they wanted nothing but for me to get this milestone, and it's a great feeling just to know that I did it with them.
Karen, last question to the two ladies to your right.
Yep.
How kind of appropriate is it that they play this game today and you look at that stat sheet that it was a Melissa Toby game and a Janitza Aquino type game, and how appropriate is that to kind of finish off what has been such an unbelievable season for you?
Yeah,
and the team for that matter.
Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, you know, I think that was the hardest part of yesterday. You know, and I know that these two feel the same way. Like, losing is one thing; we can handle that, and we can lose with the best of them, and you know, we can, you know, we understand when we get beat. But losing yesterday and not playing our style of basketball, not being able to do what we wanted to do. And I know both of them feeling like they didn't have good games. Melissa was obviously only in the game for half the game, and that was really hard. You know, I think that's difficult to handle because, you know, we didn't lose playing our way. So I think today being able to step on the court and play the way that we've played all season, we play basketball the way that got us here, and to watch these two do what they do one more time is, I mean, it's priceless. I've had 4 years you know, of I mean, 4 years of, you know, two of the greatest players I'll ever coach, and watch them grow, and I mean, they're tremendous. They're tremendous on the court. They're tremendous off the court. I am grateful for the opportunity, and you know, I get, obviously as a head coach, I get a lot of credit, but you know, if it wasn't for these two and my two assistant coaches, Courtney Cunningham and Brian Sampson, 4 years ago, you know, we said we're going to do something special, and the five of us, you know, with a lot of help from a lot of other people, but it was the five of us who said that we were going to do this and we were going to get here, and you know, we trusted each other and we leaned on each other and we used each other, and you know, we kept our promises to one another, and that's probably the greatest feeling of all.
Ladies, just, you know, you get the last word on that. What's it been like these last 4 years? And what do you take away from it?
I mean, 4 years definitely flew by. But, you know, just to Melissa, it's been an honor playing with her. You know, that not many get to say that they shared their senior year with one of the best players the school has ever had. You know, and she's definitely helped me a lot along the way, you know, as well as Coach Harvey, you know, one of the best coaches I've ever had. You know, it's just been a tremendous experience, and I'm just so thankful and blessed to be a part of this, you know, amazing program. You know, and we definitely didn't get to experience what the NCAA was like our freshman year, but you know, just the past 3 years, we've definitely worked so hard, and you know, this year was definitely 4 years in the making. You know, but it's a lot of hard work from all the players and all the coaches to get us here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this has been an amazing 4 years. I wouldn't trade it for anywhere else. I had the opportunity to go different places, but I'm so happy with my decision. I don't regret it for 1 second. The coaching staff, everyone involved at Montclair State, and my teammates throughout the years. This has just been such a fun experience and so many memories, especially these last 3 years, and friendships that I'll definitely keep. And playing with Janitza, watching her develop as a player. You know, she didn't play much her freshman year, and she told herself and told everyone else that she was going to work hard, and look at her now. She's honorable mention All-American. I mean, she's amazing. And the coaching staff, I mean, Coach Harvey, she's someone that's going to be in my life for the rest of my life. So this has just been a great experience, and I'm so happy to be here. And I speak for the team that we're so thankful, and we had so much fun. And now we go back to Jersey and get to share with the rest of Montclair. You know, we're third in the nation, so that's kind of cool.
Well said.
This concludes our press conference. Congratulations on a great year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to steal this.